Debonair. Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to the notification gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't start yet. Y'all are the ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Yeah, man. So we're still waiting for more and more information to drop about this murder. I mean, that's really what it was, a damn murder. I mean, it's really, really sad. Tyre Nichols' mother and stepfather spoke out, so I really wanted to cover that video. I know there's been a lot of rumors that's been going on saying that Tyre was apparently messing with one of the cops' baby moms. I mean, guys, I don't know if that's true or not. That's the main reason why I haven't said anything as far as that. It hasn't been proven, you know, and until it gets proven or whatever, I try not to speak on certain things like that. So as of now, guys, I'm pretty sure y'all heard it by now. That is a rumor. None of that has been proven. So we're still waiting to hear the details, man. So let's get into this video, y'all, because I really want to hear what his mom has to say, man. Again, R.I.P. to Tyre Nichols. Let's get into it.
Joining us now from Memphis are Tyre's mother, Rovon Wells, his stepfather, Rodney Wells, and the family's attorney, Ben Crump. Thank you all for being with us this morning. Attorney Crump, I want to start with you because this is what you do. You represent the families when they are in situations like this. Describe what you make of the video.
As I said, the video was going to remind a lot of people of Rodney King, but as America watched this video, everybody has concluded it's much worse. It is appalling, deplorable, heinous, and you can go all the way through the alphabet, but you get to the end and everybody concludes it is so unnecessary how Tyre Nichols was killed. He never should have been killed in this manner.
And you say so much worse because, of course, he did die days later. Mrs. Wells, I want to bring you in and just express our condolences to you and your family. Thank you for being with us. I know as of last night you said that you hadn't watched the video. How difficult was it to learn that your son was calling out for you?
It was very difficult. As a mother, you want to always be there when your children need you. So when I heard that my son was calling my name and I wasn't there for him, that just hurt my heart.
Mrs. Wells, as a mother, my heart absolutely breaks for you. Can you tell us, how do you feel about the charges against those 5 officers, the fact that they have been charged relatively quickly in this case?
After the charges were explained to me, I'm actually okay with the charges. The district attorney and the chief of police has done an excellent job in getting this done quickly and swiftly, and we still have more to do.
Listen, and I know it's kind of been, you know, I honestly don't think we're going to have this resolved or even being close to resolved as far as like the verdict, like a final verdict, probably 2024, 2025. Probably. I mean, I'll be shocked that if we hear like a, you know, somewhat of a resolution by the end of this year. I'll be shocked as hell because these types of things, it takes time. I get it. It is what it is. But at the same time, it's sad because what does the family doing during this whole time? They're mourning. They are mourning because of these sorry excuse of men as for cops wanted to gather around and beat him for quote unquote reckless driving, which still hasn't been proven that he was recklessly driving. I mean, it's been about a month now. What's going on? What's going on? By now, we would have seen the video by now of him driving recklessly. And even if he was driving recklessly, that still does not give you grounds to goddamn do what y'all did. I'm just being honest. Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, Emmett Martin III, Desmond Mills Jr., Justin Smith, and there's one more officer that has not been named yet as of yet. I don't know why, who had the taser. I don't know why he's not being named. But that guy, 6 officers, needs to stay in jail, and the other guy who had the taser needs to be put in jail, and they need to be charged with murder and spend the rest of their life in prison. I said this in the first video, if I remember, I put that at the top, but I said this in the first video with the whole Tyre Nichols things. Excuse me, y'all. I said in that video a long time ago where I was like, yo, this is a crazy video. It was very graphic. I mean, if y'all want to watch it, go for it. But I don't even want to. I'm done trying to watch those types of videos, man, because it does something to you, and it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, let's keep going.
Yes.
Mr. Wells, what do you think of the other first responders who were there, the sheriff's deputies who have since been relieved of duty? Do you think that there are others who should also be charged?
Yeah.
Most definitely. It looks as though it may be maybe 5, 6 other police officers that should be charged in this case. There was also at the initial encounter with my son, there was a white officer that was tasing my son, and we don't understand how come his name was not put out there or mentioned in this whole fiasco. So yes, I think that there should be quite a few additional charges.
And Mr. Wells, you know, watching that video, as difficult as it is, there's a point where they say that Tyre reached for an officer's gun, that he had his hand on an officer's gun. And now that there are questions about the nature of that stop, whether there was any reckless driving to initiate it, what do you make of what was happening with the officers at the time of that video?
Well, anybody who watched the video know that Tyre did not reach for an officer's gun. He was just trying to cover his tail. So, and if you know Tyre like we know Tyre, he would have never, ever tried to reach for an officer's gun. That doesn't even make common sense.
And Mr. Crumb, I want to bring you back in really quickly. These officers, all 5 of them, they are black. And you have said that this shows that police violence isn't about an officer being black or white. It is about blue. And you say that it shows that this is systemic.
Absolutely. It's institutionalized police culture that continues to have implicit bias, whether the officer's black, Hispanic, or white, where the excessive force continues to be exerted against black people and brown people. We don't see our white brothers and sisters who are unarmed brutalized like this by police. And we have to finally get police reform, as Ravon continues to pray, like so many other parents and mothers especially.
Absolutely.
I didn't want to stop it there because they're literally just about done. But as far as what he was saying, as far as police reform, I have to agree, man. I don't know what's going on. This whole qualified immunity thing where they get protected and until quote unquote proven wrong, all of that stuff needs to end. When you're in situations like this, y'all, I'm telling y'all. First of all, yes, I saw the video. I wish I didn't see it, but I watched the video. At no point did I see him grab a damn cop gun. They say stuff like this on purpose. It was the same thing with what's his name, man? Remember Mike Brown, where he said, the officer said, oh, well, the officer had his hand on the door and Mike Brown grabbed his arm. He's like, oh, I could just feel his strength and da 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 da. And then I tried to reach for my gun and he reached inside the car to grab the gun from me and da da. All of that stuff. I mean, come on. Come on, bro. This is textbook stuff that a lot of them will say to cover their behinds, to make it look like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the reason why I took this gentleman's life. This is the reason why. It's nonsense. It's BS. And I hope these cops stay in prison or get the electric chair or whatever, euthanize, whatever y'all want to call it. Because this man will never be able to hug his mother and his stepfather. He would never, I think he has a child, so he'd never be able to hug his damn child.
Mr. Crump, thank you so much for being with us. Mr. and Mrs. Wells, again, we extend our deepest condolences to you and your family, and thank you again for being with us.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos.
Man, listen, and RIP to them, to Tyre. My deepest condolences, like she said, to her, to Rovan and to Mr. Rodney. It's just a sad story all around, and it just, again, it makes it worse because we will not have or hear any resolutions until, you know, further down the line. I mean, yeah, man, I don't know what to say, man. RIP to him. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching, and until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her.